live with them. Gotta learn to die.
There, I think this is better. Okay. You should be able to hear me now. Anyway, we started the build yesterday. And like I said, like I was saying to myself, I was talking to myself because you guys couldn't hear me. This is Mr. Black's world. So we built it in here because we're gonna go and we're gonna have our own fight with the Storm King, but we're gonna ride into battle in style. So I just wanted to show you guys what you're gonna be getting. This is the build, the War Bus. Sure thing, Great Gravy. Anything for you. All right, I'm just gonna park this over here. As one does. You kind of got to time the balloons when you turn them off and turn them on. And you got to practice your landings. just like me, and you become a pro too. Ah! Okay. Not exactly what I was planning, but we are going to go with it and take those off so I can park up here. Come on, you can do it. Hey, Lucky Links. All right. Well, thank you, Lucky Links, for coming to spend the time. Now I'm gonna. Mr. Black is over here getting all of his stuff ready. He's got this fantastic pyramid. No, it's not a pyramid. It's more of a temple. That was a pleasure to build in the shadow of, as it were. But it's a great base. So take a look at that before we head back over into the construction area. Absolutely magnificent. But this is what you get when you have Mr. Black, and you wouldn't believe the amount of storage dude has. This is like, if you want a place to build, this is the place to do a build. Okay, so I'm gonna head back over into the construction world now and get that going, because we need to finish up. I managed to fix the problems yesterday. I found my count wasn't off. It was just me that was off. I was counting it wrong. So okay, that I know that's kind of contradictory, where I said the count wasn't off, but my count was off. But bear with me. I had counted one thing twice, and I was counting everything else perfectly correct, but it was just yeah, kind of threw it off. Hey, Arison is here. Thankfully, I got some video of the battle bus, so I can show it again later. But I think at the end of this, me and Mr. Black are going to charge into battle. He's been getting all of this gear ready, and he's been learning quite a bit about the changes in the game. So I think Mr. Black has been enjoying the heck out of himself while I'm over there toiling away like a maniac at building the bus. Good morning, Miss Aussie Art Rage. Good to see ya. Okay, okay. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. But TikTok, we are on TikTok as well. So we're streaming on TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. So hello, Demon Slayer fan. That Demon Slayer fan. Demon Slayer fan is over on TikTok. Is that Cypher PK? That can't be the Cypher PK, is it? Oh, jeez. If Cypher PK was watching my stream, I would pretty much have a heart attack. Because, no, he's like one of the best streamers out there. Best Fortnite streamers. Very engaging. Talks to the guys. He's keeping to quite well. Okay, I hope this loads in properly. We're going to be doing something epic today. Like loading into the floor. Good gosh. Okay. I'm going to walk away from that. And take a look at at my builds. Okay. Lights are on. Are all the lights on? Good. Okay, that means that everything's loaded in. So, I did come back and started up with the wheelbase. Because the wheelbase, I kind of got it wrong. I'm going to actually fix that up today. But here's a look at the old battle bus. And, you know, ride that into battle anytime. But let's start it with the rest of this this build. So they're the wheelbases. They go on to here. But we need to now build up the rest of this base around here. Because it's very interesting structure. But okay, actually, I'm ahead of myself. I'm going to come back to that. First, we need to get the plates on. And the plates are going to require a little bit of love over here. Why are you missing? You're missing a huge piece. Why is that? This is the back. Something weird is happening here. Okay. Let's bring it back a little bit. Okay then. End of bag one. So go back up to the end of bag one. Oh, is that what happens? Okay, I kind of rushed ahead, so that was my own fault. Okay, this does not happen. So let's take care of that. You guys can go watch the first part of this video. Hey, Santiago. Welcome. If you want to see the actual building of this this base, you can go ahead and watch yesterday's stream where we built out the entire thing, filled it with thrusters, getting it ready for the rest of the construction. So this is pretty much ready to go. So let me get rid of that. Okay, so this is in the back here. Now it's supposed to be a single piece here. Yeah, so we're on track. Ooh, gotta shake the Scarlet. Gotta shake the morning off, and just focus into the build. It's bloody cold here. It felt like 16 degrees, minus 16 this morning. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, okay. That was one of the other things that I needed to address, because if you watch the build from yesterday, there are these parts that are supposed to go wide, but because of the wheelbase, we had to actually create our own. I actually had to take those pieces out. I think this is why I wanted to start here, because this is actually really important. Because I'd use the no, that's not it. I'd use these pieces right in here, but with the wheelbase structure and just trying to get it right, I had to actually take these out and use the square piece so that I could then come back later and fill in this area right here, which is actually more important than this being completely flat. So all of the you can just follow the instructions and then come back and just destroy those two pieces so you can actually move on to the next section. I hope that makes a lot of sense. But okay, so that puts us in this place here. Do we need to do any more with the wheelbase? I think we're good with the wheelbase for now. We've got two, space for two, and then the back. Okay, got those on. Then there's the back bumper. After the back bumper, we have a blue piece. Oh. Well, okay then. So today's build should go a lot faster, since I just went ahead and built the whole thing with Mr. Black. And I have a very solid idea of exactly where everything is going to go and how it's going to fit. Okay, where is my... There it is. Can you make a vehicle transport a vehicle? Yeah, I could, but that's not on my agenda right now. No, please don't add me on Fortnite. I am not going to play with you. I'm sorry. I have like very limited time. I am between the streaming, the editing, my real job, and my family. I try to maximize my time as much as possible, and unfortunately, it means not being able to play with a bunch of strangers, unless I actually know you, and we're creating something that's going to help the channel and everything else. Like, like I was saying the other day, I have my own kids here, and kind of have to prioritize them because I don't want my daughter ever looking at me and saying, "Hey, why aren't you playing with me, but you're over there playing with some stranger on the internet?" So, I would prefer to like prioritize that instead of just going and playing with strangers. So, sorry. My cars are fine. The cars are they have not sunk into the ground. They are 100% a okay. Just to, I got to put this in my profile somewhere. I am a 50-year-old dude who just likes building, and I'm wearing the wrong glasses today. Yeah. Oh, good God, I'm absolutely wearing the wrong glasses. I need my bifocals in order to see what the heck I'm doing here. Because my muscle memory is now taking me to the wrong place. Friendly neighborhood. There it is. All right. Well, thank you for being cool about it. I do appreciate that. Some people can get a little bit hurt. Oh, hold on. Ah, that's what I was doing. Ha! Now it makes sense. It all makes sense again. So, I gotta fill in the blanks. Okay, so now this is better. Fewer holes, but just around the wheelbases is a little tricky. Okay, we're back on track again. What are we doing? We are going to fix out the wheelbase. Oh! I forgot to show you the main thing that I was looking at yesterday. It worked perfectly. And when I say the main thing, I mean the main thing being that the vehicle bases stop you from getting booted out. I was flying the battle bus, testing it out yesterday, and that's one of the first things I did. Got to height and got out of my seat, and I didn't go flying into the air. And that was kind of remarkable all by itself. So that was kind of nice. And it worked consistently over several different trials. So this has been a complete success and absolutely worth it. So Fortnite Science for the win. Oh, hold on. What's going on here? Oh, I see what's happening here. Face to face with strangers, greatness and strange. Copyright strike from Disney. It's adorable. It's great to see that some things never change. I'm sorry, that's kind of like the oh, we have gifted Dave Scare. Good gosh, Dave Scare, are you it? And thank you for the memberships. Everybody, thank Dave Scare for granting those memberships. If you have been granted a membership by Dave Scare, please give him a huge W. Huge thanks to Dave Scare for granting those memberships. All right, we got here, and I'm just going to keep this all to one side here because we got to finish up this entire base plate. You know what? I'm going to do 2 in the middle as we approach the front. And oh, what happened there? Something happened. Why are you so far out? Dude, seriously? Okay. See what happens sometimes? I goofed. I completely goofed on this one. So you need to come inside, buddy boy. Why are you so far out? Alright. You need to come on in home. Come on home. So that was one of the 8s. And then this is a 4. So we need to bring the 4 in. This is what we do here. We bring the 4. We bring the block. Make sure it's lined up to the edge. And then these need to align to the bottom. Oh, keep forgetting to add my music. Can you guys hear the game audio? Or is it just silent again? Haunted, haunted, haunted. Where are you, haunted? I hope everybody's been out there playing the game and trying to fight the Storm King. I saw Haskins went back and defeated the Storm King. And I heard something about Crafty also going out and beating the Storm King. But I didn't see either battle. So I'm going to have to go back and check it out. I know Haskins would have done it live on stream. We can't. Oh, there's no... You know what? I always keep forgetting that you have to restart the game in order to get the game audio back. It's just this weird thing that that stream... Yep, there it is out. Come on. Nothing? Nothing? The Elgato does not work perfectly all the time with Streamlabs. And it's one of the things that drives me a tiny bit crazy. Oh no! I only fixed one seat glitch. The other seat glitch that is the bad one is the one that throws us out of the seat. So the only seat glitch that I fixed was the one that throws you out of the plane when you try to exit the seat. That's the bad one. The other one just makes it impossible to fly anywhere. Okay, we got... So take these all the way up. Oh, hold up. I was supposed to stop right here. So you don't exist. And you don't exist. Get out of here with that. Goodbye. Okay. Now we are on to the next bag. Bag 2. Hey, Wrath of Death. What's happening? Maybe I should turn the music on. Turn the music on. Streamlabs. Okay. Can I trust you, Streamlabs? Music? No, because you're not even playing. Oh, son of a biscuit eater. Try to entertain the masses and nothing happens. All right. I guess I'm going to have to entertain you guys. I'm going to have to sing. It has been ordained. Oh, hold up. Where am I? Where am I? I'm so lost. Can this actually fit over? Okay, fine. Fine. So I actually managed to get this to clear the space, but I need to extend this a little bit. This is the regular bumper. I added on a battle bumper. So let me just get that into place. What the heck is going on? Are we good here? Okay, and 12. There we go. So now this is the regular bumper. With the battle bumper, we want to go a little bit more. So what I did with this is like some of the battle elements that I've been trying to incorporate into the design, but these go on last. So you don't have to put this onto your design anywhere, especially since this is one of the pieces you have to go and maybe earn or buy. I'm not sure, but this is Raven. Raven has a tremendous set of pieces, and these are the roof pieces from the Raven set. So it's all spiky and everything, and it's absolutely perfect for a bumper. I haven't run into anything with it yet, so we'll see. Never. Oh yes, I'm just gonna have to sing. Tell me of your thoughts on God, 'cause I'm really like to meet her. I'm gonna get copyright struck by every single music agency. Copyright strike, copyright strike, copyright strike, all at once. I actually had Weird Al in my head the other day. Actually, not the other day. This morning, I had Weird Al. So go figure. I can't do the back bumper yet because of this. So we're gonna ignore that. Oh, hold on. Can I? You know, I actually came up with something yesterday. Let me take that off and put this on. Alright, so that is slightly above the ground, but you put some blocks around it, and now it is going to be cemented to the ground properly. So now you can have access to this, and it's not a fragile placement like it is with the regular jack. So you can get around it properly. Hey, Bib and Bap, what's happening? Mr. Bill. Yes, Kaboom is going to head off into battle with Llama Rage and try to beat the Storm King. Happy travels, Kaboom, and may the bricks fall in your favor. Okay, so we are on to the sidewalls of this thing now. And the first sidewall, I did learn a couple of things yesterday, and I was kind of rushing ahead, so it was all my fault. But the sidewalls, I've got it all figured out, and I'm going to share with you guys. So, we're going to place 2 of these, and then we're going to be using the friendly neighborhood. If you don't have friendly neighborhood, just use the haunted house. Haunted house is free. This set is not a free-to-build set if you're using the blue pieces. You can, if you don't have the blue pieces, because that is from the Daily Bugle set, go ahead and use red or brown or what other colors you have available. Just something that's going to be a contrast so you can actually build this out. I will tell you right now, don't do black on black. Black on black does not work. You have to have some kind of contrast in there. With this battle bus, I used orange as a contrast. You can use gray as a contrast, but don't try to go black on black. It just looks flat and very uninteresting. So I'll just get that warning out of the way right now. Okay, so now that's done. We're going to now take this next piece and we're going to turn it using the thruster method, or you can use the whatchamacallit? The thing method. What is that thing called? You know, the plate. Yeah, let's call it the plate. Pressure plate. You know what I'm talking about. All right, so we're just going to get that up there so that we can then come here. You can also try to place this onto the back of this, but I found the placement with this a little bit nebulous. So just place an outside piece. Try to get this set up. Okay. What? 9 o'clock already? Well, thanks for letting me know. Alright, there we go. We got green. And then we are going to just take off the outside piece. There. Oh, good gosh. That's not ideal because that is... Oh, actually, no, that's kind of perfect. So there is going to be a little gap in here. I've done all that I can, all the different placements to try to get rid of that gap, but that gap is not going anywhere. So I just need you guys to not freak out about that gap because it's just going to be one of those things that we're going to have to deal with. So if you come in ready for it, then there's nothing to freak out about. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just the placement with some of these things. The higher you go, it's easier to place a piece underneath. Underneath will be flush. What the heck happened there? Okay, I have to redo that because everything is wrong. When you place a piece underneath, it's always going to be flush. I don't know why. It's just how the game calculates the placement of everything. So, okay, make sure it is flush to the bottom. There we go. Blue first, then black. And I'm actually going to show you what I mean. So we're going to do this right here. Line it up to the bottom of the blue. That's as close as you're going to get. Then you're going to take the blue, point it at the base of the... There we go. Now, we're actually going to take that and put it here so we can flip this. Now, watch this. That's the top of it. There's a gap. Oh, that gap is actually bigger than it was before. Holy crap. It's a big old gap. I mean, that's huge. But then you take that same piece and you put it at the bottom of this. This placement's going to be tricky as heck. Okay, let's try this again. One more time. I'm going to use the thruster this time, because you want to get that placement just right. I think we can do it off of here. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Okay. I'm not singing. Why am I not singing? Son of a biscuit eater. Okay. This is driving me crazy today. Let's try it one more time. I'm feeling like a failure. Okay, there we are. So, the space is a lot less than it was just now. So we at least have some kind of success. Good gosh, man. I swear if they have been messing with things overnight, I'm going to just throw my hands up in the air and then just calm down and come back. Yep, they've been playing with things in overnight. Be calm. Be calm. Be good. It's all good. I kind of forgot it's update day, the day after update, and they are putting in hot fixes, which breaks other things. So be careful building, be careful playing. It's not going to be how you want it to be, at least not straight away. Okay, so crap. You see that? This is going to be problematic. The Star Wars thing is back, but thankfully you guys can't hear it. That little guy. Okay. See that? It's usually aligned perfectly. We got a little bit of an issue there. What in the sweet name of Aunt Franny? All right. I just kept remarking to Mr. Black yesterday how much cooler it is. This build was like almost note perfect because everything was lining up and just coming out perfect. So, all right, we move on. We carry on. So we got the blue, we got the black, we got the side panels. We are using the blue for the outside there. You know what? I'm just going to pop this in here. Right in that side here, so we can move on to the rest of the walls. You just take that and do the same thing on the other side. This next section is going to be more blue. 8. We're leaving room for the wheel well in here. Man, I was hoping to be able to get through at least the rest of this build today, because it should be a lot faster, but every single build introduces its own issues. So we're just going to work with it. So this next piece is 6. Okay, that's the other side. I'm going to focus on one side right now. Instead of trying to build up both sides, so that we can really make a little bit of progress on this thing today. So we got the blue, then we got the black. We had the side doors as well. So we have that to contend with in a second. And that actually got changed in the final design, but I'm not going to skip any steps. I'm just going to head and get that all set up so that I'm not going to confuse myself. Oop. My bad. Black. Then gray. Doesn't matter which gray, just toss one in there. It's going to get deleted anyway. There we go. And then we can transfer from here. Just do a simple transfer. Boom. Okay, Miss Aussie, do you have the number handy? I can't get it at the moment. What number is this? Oh, you guys are sharing seeds. Okay. Carry on. Just you know. Sounds like fun. Okay, so the wheel well is going to be an issue here because the wheel well comes right inside here. Now, this side part of the wheel well is supposed to line up to this part. So it's actually really important to have this all sorted out. So now that the wheel well is a huge issue, I'm going to take care of it right now. Because it's come front and center. Okay, you need to come to not be there. We're going to do back here. And there's a reason we're doing this first. It's going to come off of this. So you, and then you, and then we have the 12. So this is what the wheel well is going to align with. Kind of important to make sure that has something to align with. So there we go. We got that too. And then that lines up with that. So you take one step up. I'm going to put this down and then delete it. There, like that. And that's pretty much it. It's just a matter of just lining everything up. That is now the top side of your wheel well, and this ensures that you can carry everything over without having weird things happen. It makes sure the alignment all stays in. So we're actually going to be going like straight across. Now, for a little bit of embellishment, this is what I had to do, because there is a curved bit, but the curved bit doesn't really work for us. I used some of the techniques that I got from building the truck. And if you've seen the truck build, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. The wheel well in that is actually really good. So I'm going to use some of those techniques over here to make sure that we have a nice looking wheel well. Bring this out and pop it. Come on. Right there. come from the bottom of this. Turn it around. Turn the beat around. Then put this back, turn it around, and boom. Then same for you. And boom. And this lines up perfectly to the bottom. Ooh, let's try that again. This, I said, it lines up perfectly. Come on, follow your cue. Man, worst stage production ever. There. It lines up perfectly. So just, you can take your wheel later on and just pop it in and it goes right in here. No problem. Clip. Boom. One of the other things you could also do is actually expand this a little bit more. So take that wheel well and want to bring it out a little further so that there's more of a curve. You can get rid of those inside things, but there you go. Nice looking wheel well. Okay, yeah, you didn't think to like try it again straight away either, because I was met with the new Storm Survivor NPC. Started talking to him and just started about business. Then he marked the next guys. Okay, so you guys have been having issues for the about the challenge. I've been hearing a lot of people have been just jumping in, especially new players have been jumping in and going straight to fighting the Storm King, and they were getting their butts handed to them. So, always interesting to hear those stories. Especially, you know, people getting their butts handed to them by the Storm King. Alright, I screwed up on that one. Let me redo it. Okay, no. Thank you. And get you over here. Okay, so back to the sidewalls. Maybe start getting myself a village in places too. It's like, oh my god, wait, where are the caves? Are people really having that many issues? I know over on our one of our worlds here, we didn't have any issues about the some of the things showing up. They just showed up. So it's really interesting to hear about the problems people are having. Okay, so I gotta kind of jump around because the instructions they're showing are for the other side, and as much as I want to do the other side, I know I'm gonna have to do the other side. All I have to do is just set it once. Here, let's just get rid of it. Let's just do it one time. All right, so 6 in the back, flat, 6. That's not 6. I'm going to ignore the wheel wells on this side, however, because I can always put those on later. Now, which one did I align it with? The thruster was aligned to the top one. The top blue. Top black. Okay, there we go. That should do it. Then, if this side does not match the other side, that's going to be problematic. So we really got to get this done right. Okay, we got to do this, and then we got to do this. Because when I try to bring the pieces over, it's got to match. So it's usually best to place both sides at the same time. I'm completely ignoring my own best practices. Please do not do what I do, except for when I say do what I do. Oh boy. You can tell that I'm a great parent. Kids, don't do what I do. Ignore what I just did. It didn't work. All right. That's the hypothetical me talking to my children, of course. Just so we're on the same page. I'm not just talking to myself. Or am I talking to myself? Do you guys even exist? No, let's not get philosophical. let's not get philosophical. Whoa, okay. Come on, get up here. Thank you. Now, I'm actually wondering what people are watching these days. Are you more interested in watching the survival aspect of this? Or is any of this actually useful for you? I didn't even show you inside the battle bus. We put in lots of chests and a couple of other embellishments, like for example, a work table. Put in a work table inside because we wanted to be able to build. But I mean, like, Mr. Black had just built so much stuff that I'm not even sure that we even need it. When I say so much stuff, I mean like so much stuff. Okay, what is your damage, Buster? Buster. Oh my god. You just had a flashback to the 80s. Where Gary Coleman was going around calling everybody Buster. Yeah, I'm dating myself, but that's okay because I'm old. I'm allowed to. 50 years old. 50 years old. Whew. Hurts to think about it sometimes. So I try not to. I saw a ton of caves over in Craftopia 3, by the way, on the way to the Storm King. That area you said you did your no totem challenging, Salaf Salat, I found it. Right off the coast of Craftopia. It's like, what the heck is that doing there? Like the one with the 10 caves. Or was that a bad guy? One of you showed a picture. So it was actually striking to see that in-game. And by striking, I mean a hell of a surprise. All right, let's see. Okay, so we got that. Turn the beat around. Now I've got that song stuck in my head. Oh, turn it upside down. This is where it changes. And this one is a 6, not an 8 this time, because this door is not as wide. And then, you know what? These have made my life so much easier. The ability to put down single block pieces is chef's kiss. Hey, Starry. Or Starry. Okay. It's Aussie. Oh no! What'd I do? Oops. I moved. I was trying to scratch my foot, and my hand hit the controller, and it hit the desk. It was a bad combination. All right, so we're good here. And best thing is, with this here, is absolutely flush. So it's like the best combination of pieces right now. This is like one of the reasons why this is one of my current favorite builds, because everything is just it came together better in ways that the first one did not. So let me see. Now on the other side, what do we got? That's 8 and 8. Perfect. Turn the beat around. Like I said before, I was hoping to speed through this build a lot faster. It just was not in the cards today. So I do apologize for trying to get realigned here and, you know, kind of like losing where I was. I mean, I built it for a reason. so that I would be a lot more familiar. But this, few of these pieces are like so picky. When I say picky, I mean like really, really picky. I think I spent about a good 5 hours building this yesterday, and I was trying to figure out exactly how am I going to duplicate that on stream. When I say 5 hours, I am not exaggerating. It was a decent 5 hours of just building. Mr. Black harvested so much material during that time. Almost felt like a slacker. Crunch numbers like I do. Okay. Good. So that goes up 1. Perfect. What? What? Oh yeah, okay, good. One of these is in the wrong place. Alright, you're in the right place. Turn the beat around. Okay, so that lines up perfect. Let's come and delete that. There we go. So we have that other side. And then that lines up perfect. So then we have to go up 1, like before, and make sure it's set inside. So 1. You can do this any way you want. I just like to have them kind of like that. You can just drag it over, boom. And there. I took care of 2 in 1. Ta-da! Okay, so there's the side of the battle bus. 100% Dry Valley? Really? Well, Miss Aussie Art Rage, sounds like you were having a great time. No, are you describing your game or Australia? Because I hear you talking about all of the dangers and temperature and everything, so I gotta ask. So everyone knows that Australia is a wild land. Okay, there we go. We got 2 of those. Okay, so we don't have to do like a fantastical amount of directional building. That is one of the things that I think a lot of people are a little bit nervous about when dealing with some of these builds. It's only enough just to turn it in one direction. You don't have to do it like a lot. And once this is set, you're actually good to go for most of the other pieces. One of the things I did find yesterday during this rebuild was that it wants you to do things a little differently, especially when it comes to the windows. So we are going to actually skip a little bit of that. The front of this, you kind of have to ignore almost completely because it doesn't make sense. And as much as I would like to remember exactly what I did here, and I think I do. Yeah, because that needs to make sense. Okay, let me just turn this around here. So it's at least all lined up. So this is our block. this is our wheel block right here, and it should line up to what we have in the picture. 1, 2, 3, 4 different levels. The inside pieces, it wants you to fill it in with the pieces. So if you're looking at the directions, it's going to want you to fill in this entire area. This is where you're actually going to be putting your thrusters, but you still have to build it up somewhat. So what we're going to do instead of following those instructions is that we are going to just substitute some pieces, and that gets us around a lot of the really weird pieces that they're asking for. So we're going to go back to haunted house. No, that's not haunted house. Haunted house. Ye good old standby. And we're going to place these guys right in the center of this. So we got, actually here, go 1, 2, 1, 2. And then take this back 1. And you're going to raise this up 2. This is going to act as your front grille. Oops, wrong way. This is going to act as your front grille. And you're just being a little bit interpretive here. But it is actually important to account for some of the space while still trying to keep that design going. So that's a 4 space in here. And then at the sides you have these 2 pieces. So once you have this set in place, you're pretty much good to go. So you can build around this now. And it's kind of funny where they put this entire block, because we're going to be using a fair amount of it. Let's see, skip, and right next to the wheel well is this piece. So what I did here was something a little unorthodox, because it's asking for a brown piece, a tall brown piece. So I decided that I would just use a brown piece from Anarchy Acres. Got this in, but the important thing here is that it lines up to the top of that. So what I do next to that, next to this portion, okay, it's got to line up to the black. There, so it's got to line up to right there. So I think placing this in here, is that even in the right place? Hold on, there's my wife. Alright, I'm back. Okay, apparently there's a school concert at my kid's school today. And he apparently didn't want us to come. So now I have to go and reserve tickets and surprise him. Hey, we're your parents and we care. Man. Kids. Okay, that is there. Now, I need to get this in there. Right in here. So, you need to go. Right, this is the one section that needed to be different. So, take you out to the ball game. Take you out. Nope, wrong piece. First try. All right, let's get that piece back in. The meme that Emmett started and won't go back into his. I forget what I was saying. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining. I do appreciate you coming and checking out the stream and just hanging out and learning how to build this battle bus. This is the battle bus, the official Lego set from the item shop. That you can go and download the PDF and follow the instructions. But you have to interpret quite a few things, as you guys have seen. So I'm showing you how to interpret a lot of that. If you want to ride the battle bus into battle right now, you should definitely follow the instructions so that you and your friends can form up a party and ride into the battle in style. Of course, you don't have to. You just go set up a couple bus stations or whatever. But it's not as much fun. I do wish that. Hey, Santiago Geraldo. Canada Dry joined. That Cypher PK name just keeps popping up all the time. Excuse me. Whoa, that was quite a belch. Okay. We are back. Are we back on track? I think we're back on track. Let's get back on track. Wheel wells and front sections. I mean, there's like so much small stuff that we have to deal with just to get through this one section. It's remarkable, but it actually pays off. So, a couple pieces are definitely not available. So I think what we did was I built up using the 6s here. 1, 2, and I think I did a 3. I may have done a 3. Maybe I did a 3. I hope I did a 3. All right, let's go 2. 1, 2. And that should be good right there. So let's pop this in here. And there we go. Okay, so okay, I remember now. My thrusters go right in here. So if you're doing this right, then you should have space for your thrusters right here. And these help the bus to turn so fast when you have 3 of them inside. All of your main thrusters are in the bottom, and yeah, they're fast. They're super zippy. You want to set, these to your left turn and then right turn. So set it to whatever channel you use. I'm not going to, whatever you're comfortable with. I always set these on Xbox to channel 2, because that's what I've kind of trained myself to. And these are set to channel 1. Just remember to set them before you close that up. So all channel 1, all channel 2. And we are going to build the rest of the engine compartment around this thing. Because fun! We like to have fun. Oh, definitely, please hit that like button. Thank you, Salaftalot. I think everybody else right now is really interested in watching the battles. So maybe me and Mr. Black ought to go and do a battle, joining on the fun that everybody else seems to be having. I do have to run off to work today because we have a press release going out, and I have to take care of a few issues there. So I can't actually have a long stream today, as much as I'd like to. But here, take a look at that base. It's coming out pretty good. It's nice and flat. Everything is exactly where it should be. Which is going to be interesting for the next section, because the next section we are supposed to... Okay, so here's a tricky thing. Oh, perfect. It came out perfect. This doesn't work sometimes, but this time it's absolute perfection. I'm just going to take it and run with it. The instructions tell us that we need to actually add 2 more levels, but it takes it way too high. So what I've had to do here was come in and just take out those 2 extra levels so that we have a ceiling that's actually proportional to the minifigs. And this kind of works out perfect once we get it all done right. Okay, so over here, I know we just did a lot of work with this, but these actually need to be deleted, believe it or not. Because it's a lot of like build and replace, build and replace. Let me see if this also transfers up. Let's have a look, shall we? Come on. Yes! Ha ha! Take that! Take that, game. The battles are still shiny new. Yep. But you know what? When people want something to ride into battle, take a break from that battle, they can always come back and, you know, check out the build and see and, you know, plan some fun. Because saying to Mr. Black that we're going to ride into battling style. Because you can go battle with anybody. But you're battling with your buddies. This is an epic journey here, man. Epic journey. Check it out. Boom. How good does that look? And the best thing is that everything is going to line up perfectly. So here, let me just do this quickly. And put this on. Come on, come on, come on. Add another level. Is it 2 levels or 1? Son of a biscuit. Okay, you know what? This one doesn't matter so much, I think. Because I think this is a half stud. Yes, it's a half stud. So yeah, that's gonna be trouble. Oh boy. I can see a whole world of trouble opening up when we actually come back to finishing this up. But we're going to see how it comes out. So, you know, don't despair. We've got lots of good solutions around. Now, this one we're going to replace with that high. Huh. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, if we can pull this out. Nope, can't do that. Okay, let's try again. So we're going to take this and we're going to pull this out front. Take it out from the back. One of the annoying things that we found about the sleep until morning thing was that it always, you lose like 6 hours because it starts you at midday. So your days actually end up being really short, and it really throws you off when you're trying to figure out how to build stuff. When your day is like short. Here we go. Okay, keep the black pieces going up. And then another one. And then we need the half stud measure on the bottom. Half stud. Alright, let's go up one. There we go. Son of a biscuit eater. All right, let's just take this forward one. You, one. Perfect. And this tolerance is so tight. This is what I wish we had all the way through. You see how it lines up to the bottom and the top? It's really frustrating that we can't get that same alignment all the way around. But that's just the game. So we kind of have to live with it. If they actually gave us a proper tool to turn these things, or even a stud, a piece that was in like an L-shaped bracket that allowed us to do the turns, that would make a huge, significant difference in how we approached turns. So, Lego, the tools are available. I mean, just give them to us. Think about it. L-shaped bracket solves so many problems, and it would just change alignment immediately. So instead of having to do anything, you know exactly where it's going to be, and you know how it's going to line up. All right, let's see. Pop this guy over here. It's a 3. Boom. All right, so you are... Oh, right. So I got to finish up the rest of the wheel well on the outside. Okay, good. It makes sense. Everything makes sense. Everything's good. Everything is grand. I got the whole wide world in the palm of my hand. Oh, God. Muppets. When I start singing the Muppets, we know we're getting copyright struck. I'm not kidding either. We had one of the streams on Twitch get silenced because I was singing. Yes, L brackets would be the best thing because it's a solution. It kind of just fixes everything. So I really wish that they would incorporate those. All right, so that's a little lesson to you when you're doing your wheel wells, to do them flat so that you can take care of stuff like this. This is completely unplanned. And it's just part of how the bricks align. Fact is that they don't. So. Alright, does that line up? That should line up. Perfect. You can't get any more perfect than that. Actually, you could, just by being right behind there. Huh. Okay. Moving on. Nothing slows us down. Ain't never gonna break my style. Ain't never gonna break my stride. Don't try to hold me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. Here we go. A little bit of Eddie Grant in the morning. See, I'm just aiming. I'm just going all out for the copyright. All over the place. A little bit of reggae. Yes, because the most of the L-shaped brackets in the Lego kits, they're very thin. They don't take up like even a half stud space. It's like boom boom, and you're good to go. In some cases, it can be absolutely flush to the side. So just give us a selection of L-shaped brackets, and we can put them anywhere and really expand how we build, without breaking anything or breaking any rules. On hinges while we're dreaming. Well, hinges would be a thing because it is in the regular Lego set. But yes, that part is more of a dream than anything else. A lovely dream. A fever dream. Because it ain't never going to happen. Prove me wrong, Lego. Prove me wrong. Okay, so we are at the front again. Let's see how much more they want us to build out. Okay. I remember what I did here. This was fun. This was so much fun. Yeah. Because these are the lights. Now, did I do one or did I do two? Because I think I managed to put the light on top. Okay, so I did two. Perfect. Here, I'm trying to remember. It's 9:46, people. It means I have 15 minutes left before I have to run off to work. I am the Mad Puck 66. I stream every day from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. when I have to run off to work, which is right now. So that little reminder is a good little, hint for me to get moving. I stream Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, fantasy and science fiction. If it's fantasy and science fiction, I am building it, and we're building it big. In fact, you know what? Before the stream ends, I want to show you guys the Klingon bird of prey. It's, oh my god! I added the wings to it, and it just turned out so freaking awesome. I love that ship. Anyway, we are going to take a quick look over there before I run out. Why are you not working properly, sir? Come on, be nice to me. Nope. Okay, be nicer. Be nicer than that. Come on, up. Nope. There. Okay, are you going to be good? You're not going to be good, are you? I don't think that is going to work because I can't put a piece on top of that. Here, let me put a piece on top right now so that I have something to work with. So, I know we actually come back to this at some point. This is why I'm trying to actually build it in right now. Oh, hey! That's better. When you put the piece on top, it actually aligns it a lot more. So, take that tip to the bank. So if you own this set of lights, which set of lights are these? These are from Star Wars. Yeah. If you did the Star Wars pass, you should have these lights. And they're great lights for some of these more modern vehicles. But for stuff like the battle bus, it's kind of a cool addition. Yes, nothing happens without dreaming. Thank you, Jack Mac. I would just like to thank everybody for popping in. Sir Laughs a Lot, Kaboom, Miss Ossiard Rage, Jack Mac. Who else do we have in here? Ossiard Rage. Hey, Brookie Love. Hi, I never said hi. Hey, Dave Sker. Oh my god. Okay, I missed this question completely. I was curious. Do metal plates differ depending on what metal is made of? I haven't been able to test the durability of anything because it just seems to just turn it into metal. We have to try to figure out a way to do some kind of testing because it should matter if something's made of copper or gold or iron. It should be more brittle. It should be softer. There are all these different properties that they can really imbue the game with, but They haven't been overt about it. In fact, we were supposed to be able to what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm sorry, I just blanked completely. Reinforce. We're supposed to be able to reinforce some of the builds with metal plates. But there's no mechanism in place, and there's no tool in place to do this. So I'm wondering what the heck is going on. Oh, hey, Captain Jared. I'm sorry, guys. I have been completely missing. No, Abide Guy is not here either. Okay, we got 10 minutes left. So we are going to continue. In fact, we're going to finish this build in tomorrow's session. Get it all out. But let's I'm going to take you guys back into Mr. Black's world so you can get a good look at the finished product of the war bus. So let's head over there, and then I'm going to take you to see the Klingon bird of prey before we head out. But this war bus is absolute. It is my favorite build, and there's nothing in it that is even off a little bit. So I've been enjoying it quite a lot. It's actually been the most accurate to the instructions than any other battle bus that I've built. Even the first one, because that one, I have to admit, is a huge mess because I didn't know what I was doing. It was the first time I was interpreting it. So there's a lot of stuff that I did on that I wish I could have done better. But doing it over and over again and learning and actually doing different builds has actually taught me, forced me to learn new techniques and new pieces that we can actually substitute. So building from the Lego set has been a huge, it's a huge boost to learning, because you do learn different techniques, and you see why the Lego group builds certain things in certain ways. I mean, even a lot of the clutter that goes on with all the pieces that are going in, all color coded and everything, is built to make the buses or whatever you're building stronger. Where's my bus? Hey dude, where's my bus? I think Mr. Black went to battle without me. I did not put a marker on my bus. Oh, I parked it up here. Hey, not a bad guy. All right. Okay, yes, stream elements. Jeez. All right. So let's take a look at the not battle bus. Oh, go away, scorpions. Jeez. These guys are really. So we have armor plating all the way around. We have scorpions all over the place. Come on. Up. Uh-oh. I didn't put, okay, reverse. Reverse. Come on. Do it. The tree is going to defeat me. I'm defeated by a tree. Alright, fine, scorpions. You asked for it. And a spider. Scorpions and a spider. Alright, so anyway, let's take a look at the battle bus. This is what we're building. We have all the armor plating all here. The side arms I've decided to take off because they actually interfered with the side plating, and they can tend to get in the way a little bit. So let's just say we're going in without the arms. But all this is from the Raven set. These are roof pieces from the Raven, and they are absolutely baller. Because they have little spikes on there, and it makes it look just completely badass. You can, of course, just take off the metal plates, and you have a plain battle bus underneath, which is the whole point. So it's absolutely versatile. Inside, we have two humongous chests. These are color coded. For battle, we have our workbench and a couple of extra seats back here, so that when we're in the air and you got your guys back here, they can just go and jump. When you're in position. Or if you actually go on a successful rescue mission. I'm not gonna, say anything about that, because, I've never not had a successful rescue mission. But I'm just saying, if you had one, then you could plan for it. Just saying. The bus does fly by itself because of the balloons, but it will fall. But the balloons really give it a lot of that buoyancy. Balloons are all inside the top section, and it's yeah, go away, you. Pickaxe. There we go. Oh, I'm not supposed to fly. try to jump and you fly. Yeah, go away, you. All right. Anyway, we have mirrors here. We have taken off any extraneous pieces. And I'm trying to keep to the battle bus aesthetic. So this is what we are building. By this time tomorrow, we should have a complete battle bus with all windows and everything. Since we have the sides of the whole ship, and I'll show you how to do this little thing here. So we have an awesome bus that we're going to build, and if you guys want to see the actual balloon part, I suppose I could build that as well. But these are a lot more versatile and allow you to get into a lot more spaces, especially tight spaces. So this is what I call the war bus. I would like a more descriptive name. Like I was thinking the storm bus, but it doesn't quite have this right zing to it. Anyway, I've got 3 minutes, so I'm going to show you guys the how far I've gotten on the bird of prey, and then I'm going to run off to work. But thank you for joining. Hit all the buttons there, like the stream, and please follow. I am the MadPuck66 on all social media platforms, so you can find me there. I am a 50-year-old guy, so please, and I have a family and a full-time job, so I really don't have that much time for playing. If I'm not playing, if I'm not building a video, then I'm trying to come up with a new build, and there's a whole thing that we have going on. So actual playtime is kind of limited sometimes. Most of my active playtime is when I get to join Haskins and go and just be in the background up to shenanigans. But I try to use my time as interestingly and as effectively as possible. But yeah, just wanted to get that out there. 50-year-old guy with a family and kids and a wife, and I like to stay married. So no pressure or anything. Okay, I see lights. I'm gonna walk this way because this is absolutely cool. No, wait, Divine, don't go yet. I have 2 minutes. Okay, are y'all ready for this? Trust me, y'all ain't ready for this. Oh, dang it, nighttime. There are no lights on this. Go away, light. Okay, come on. Give me some light. Anyway, here's the bird of prey. Maybe let's put some lights in here. I'm gonna put some lights. Where are my lights? Red lights are perfect. Let's get red. Red lights. Here we go. And yes, of course I put a cannon in here. You expect me not to put a cannon in here? Remain Klingon. Oh, come on. One more. Thank you. Star Wars. This is Star Trek. One of the coolest ships ever built. The Klingon bird of prey. Behold. I'm actually holding back from the wings right now. I'm just trying to set the structure of it, because Robot Man has figured out a whole mechanism to make the wings turn without breaking everything. So I've just been getting a lot of the structure taken care of. We've got the vents here. These fins are going to be filled with balloons for all buoyancy. And here, let me show you what Robot Man is going to be built. Oh, here's the bridge. Because yes, and it is turned to a side in the actual ship. comms is over here and shielding and stuff, but the actual bridge is turned to a side. Go figure. Since we don't have proper doors that stay, I put these overlapping so that we can't see right through the ship. Here's the warp core. We got our little bit of machinery back here, computers on the walls. Still building it out, but this is just a placement. But this is going to be where Robot Man's assembly is going to go. And it's going to actually reach out to the side and pull the wings. So the wings are going to be on swivels, and the swivels are going to pull it up and down. And the way that is built on that whole gear section, I mean, like, it's absolutely fantastic what Robot Man has come up with. But he is genius. So I'm glad he's I called him in on this and said, "Hey, look, dude, I need some help." So this is the ship. I'm actually holding off from decorating a lot of it because I need to get these moving parts done, and hopefully it can actually fit into this section. If not, I can give it a little bit more room. But this is what we've got going on, and those wings will move. So here's the bridge. There's the gigantic gun. There's the Klingon bird of prey. I use the seaport pieces for the wings and for this section up here, and at certain times it looks really green. So this is going to be quite an amazing ship. Thanks, Joker. Especially with that big gun right there, the disruptor. Oh my god. Oh, flying this thing is going to be impossible, by the way. Because this is what you see when you're inside the ship. You can't fly it. You literally can't fly it. But you can shoot. Woo! Fire! Fire at will! Yeah. Anyway. We are finally giving Star Trek some love. The love that it deserves. So, yeah, this is me. Anyway, thank you guys for joining. Work is calling me. I just got texted. Like, where are you? So, I'm going to run. So, thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys later. Bye.